I look forward to seeing you, Valery.
Well, it started with Tim and Udris riding their quads through here.
But I did find a skeleton.
All 4 of our victims were female, and all have blonde hair. So I think we're dealing with a serial killer who has a specific preference.
He wanted to keep them alive for some apparent reason.
See, she believes that her and her kidnapper are in love.
She left the name slip, John Dempsey. She said that she was never kidnapped, and that her and John Dempsey were going to go run away together.
Anna? I'm Detective Belle.
So what?
Why don't you tell me about John? Hannah, it's okay. You're not in any trouble here.
I know that. But you guys are going to try to arrest John, and I'm not going to help.
It's okay. No one's arresting anyone right now. Why don't you tell me how you know John?
Well, we're in love. We're going to run away together.
How did you meet him?
2 weeks ago when I showed up at his place for a modeling audition,
And what happened?
we fell in love. That's when we decided to run away.
Okay. Do you remember Lewis?
Of course I remember him. I'm not crazy.
No one's saying that. What do you remember about Lewis?
I remember marrying him, if that's what you're asking.
And you don't love him anymore?
No, he's going to try to take John away from me.
Okay. I'm sure he still cares a great deal about you, though.
Then he can go show it.
Hannah, do you remember being kidnapped?
He's not kidnapped!
Then who put you in a cage?
Nobody! I was sitting here waiting for John to come back.
Okay, let me ask you something. Do you recognize this girl?
The victim's name is Allie Croft.
Allie Croft died 5 days ago.
John Dempsey also knew her.
I know that bitch.
From where?
She was trying to take John from me.
And what happened?
Hell if I know.
He was keeping her alive by injecting her with vitamins and nutrients into her bloodstream.
He injected her with penicillin?
He was trying to keep her alive, and if it was bacterial infection that was an issue, it was probably, he injected to probably keep her alive.
John injected her with some medicine and she freaked out.
She had an allergic reaction.
So she died of anaphylaxis?
Big loss. She was kind of a slut anyway.
Thank you.
So this girl, I'm assuming she's not able to testify in court.
Pretty much, yeah. Not likely.
Is it like Stockholm Syndrome?
Well, it's a theory that when a person's kidnapped, for a long period of time, they grow an emotional attachment to their captors.
So she's delusional.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd say since she doesn't remember being kidnapped in the first place.
So, do we have a case at all?
We hope so. Hopefully when we find John Dempsey.
If we find John Dempsey.
So how's the case going?
Not good. John Dempsey, if that is his real name, is still at large, and we've got nothing on him.
Hannah Phelps still thinks she's in love with the guy. So there's no cure for the Stockholm thing?
No cure, just treatment. Lots of therapy, and it could take years, it could take months, weeks, days. Hell, it could happen tomorrow, I don't know, but we shouldn't hinge our entire investigation on the testimony of one witness.
Maddie and Harry are checking out the cage that held Hannah, and they're trying to see if he left any blood behind. So can we test it and see if his DNA is still in it?
Yeah, hopefully. Most serial killers start out with small crimes before they become serial killers, so you'll probably get him for stalking, breaking, entering, torturing, killing animals. Hopefully he's got some DNA somewhere in CODIS. But I'm going to check with Maddie and see how she's doing. Game.
Aw, man. I'm going to go check out how long the both have been in the woods. Great, so what can I do?
You can get a suit.
Is this supposed to be a joke?
No joke.
You got promoted. Promoted? Yes, to detective. Are you serious? I'm serious. They signed off on it yesterday. The higher-ups really liked your dedication. I can't believe I worked so hard for this. Congratulations, man. Thank you. You're sweaty. My bad.
That's good for me.
Ow.
Hit away, glasses. It's a very emotional hug.
I know.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Hey!
Daren! Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Can I stop by to tell you? I found a job.
Really? Where?
Wildwood News Team.
The news team. What?
And news reporting?
I didn't think you were into that.
Are you kidding? They have the cool jackets. They get to go all the awesome places. You can put that stuff in their hair that makes it really straight. What a life they live.
Okay. Wow, Daren. I've never seen this side of you.
Are you kidding? Even my father was a reporter.
Oh, interesting.
What, you don't think I could do it?
No, I believe in you. It's just so sudden and shocking, that's all.
Well, I've applied everywhere.
What do you consider everywhere?
Target?
Daren.
Look, Jan, I know it might not make sense, and I might not have always wanted to be a news reporter, but I've always wanted a job I enjoyed.
Well, I'm glad you found it. Have fun.
Your boyfriend's way too excited.
You still here?
Yeah, they got me here all night.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those days when you feel like you just never left work.
Because we're still here.
Hey, Belle.
Oh, what?
Did you file that report on the armed robbery last week?
No. I'll have to do that. Excuse me?
See you, Belle.
Well, I'm sure I will.
Hey. What are you doing here?
Well, every time we ever try to hang out, you're always at work.
I'm kind of married to my job.
Well, guess
Say.
what? For the next 5 minutes, you're married to me.
Where's my ring?
I brought pizza.
That's not a ring. Wow. When did you get the pizza?
On the way over.
Did, what exactly happened to the rest of the pizza?
Well, it's a long drive.
It's only like 5 minutes.
I'm fat.
You're not fat, you're just, hungry all the time. It's okay.
Quick metabolism.
I still kind of, I do have to work,
Okay.
Yeah. This is, I guess.
I'm not done reading it. I'm not done. What the fuck is this?
Eat your pizza. Can I leave a message, please? Alright.
You've just won $1 million.
I'm so sorry. I'll call you back in like 10 minutes. Sorry.
Hey.
Alright, how about we stop working it?
That's awesome. Let's have some pizza.
How's your arm doing?
It's still connected, I think, but it keeps making this clicking sound, so I'm not really sure. But I think I get this thing off in like 2 weeks or so, something like that.
Yeah.
Someday.
So I guess you're still on desk duty for a while?
Yeah, and my ass has never been more chafed than pissing me off.
I told you not to go riding your quad through that park.
Dude, it's not even a big deal. I hit one old lady twice, not even a lot, twice, and my whole world comes crashing down. What the hell?
She's really lucky to be alive right now.
Dude, have you looked at her lately?
Oh my god. Hold on. That's ridiculous.
Who keeps calling you?
No one. How was your day?
Pretty bad. I went to the Madden office and they gave me a hard time about my talking food idea.
You mean the one with the cool little iPod speakers and the burgers?
Yeah! You think it's good, right?
Yeah.
Well, they don't seem to think so. They think it's a health risk or something like that. Idiots or something?
Just out of curiosity, what made you ask me out?
Because you're hot.
Damn.